What's up, guys? It's your girl Felicia, and you know what? Real quick, we just gonna dive all the way into it because we got to talk about this hiding in plain sight, which is a real thing. Which is a real thing because you can be out in the mix, you can be out in the public, you can be out in the community all the time, like I am. I'm in the media, but it's absolutely possible to hide in plain sight, and there are reasons. There are reasons that we do that. I know for mine, something happened to me when I was 17 years old. I thought I was on my way to Hollywood, thought I was on my way to getting a modeling contract, and something very vile happened at a photo shoot that really just changed my life. And even though I've always been entertainment, always been in the mix some sort of way, always involved some sort of way, I always made sure I hung out on the fringe of it. Because if I was on the fringe and not necessarily in the forefront, then maybe I wouldn't be violated again, or maybe I wouldn't be hurt again, or maybe I wouldn't. So it is possible to hide in plain sight because when you're doing that, you're not really letting your true essence shine through. We play the back, we'll play a sub role. We might dumb our skills down. We might not go for, the high octane positions. We may not even go for the promotions. We may not go for the opportunities to put ourselves in a better, bigger stage or whatever it is. But there are various reasons that we do that because, again, we don't want to be put in the spotlight, and you don't want to feel like you're being vulnerable again, because that's a big part of it. You don't want to be in that vulnerable space again where you feel like you could be taken advantage of or somebody can do something to you. So when you have that mindset, you're not trusting, you're not open, you don't really want to explore that much. You want to stay in a safe pocket, so it really limits you. It keeps you from exploring so many opportunities because in actuality, yeah, maybe you're doing amazing things in a limited orbit. But the world is so big out here, And just like the prayer of Jabez says, Lord, expand my territory. But you can't do that hiding. You can't do that hiding in plain sight because you've got to step out and own that prayer. You've got to step out and say, hey, I'm in the room. It's me. I'm here. I want to take part. I'm ready to enter the chat. So hiding in plain sight is very dangerous because you find yourself operating in the shadows because you're hiding your true talent, you're hiding, your potential, you might be doing some things, but you're not going to the highest heights because you're like, oh, nope, that's a little too scary. I'm not going to go that far with it, So when that's the case, the things that operate in the shadows, they're there too. You're not the only one operating in the shadows. Things that truly live and thrive in the shadows, like energy vampires, Leviathan spirits, monitoring spirits, just all of the, even the things that, even the things that enter your own mind, like self-doubt and unworthiness and, skepticism and just all of the different things. So when you're operating in the shadows like that, when you're hiding in plain sight, you're not only just hiding from your true potential and hiding from those opportunities, you're also secluding yourself away in the shadows where everything that operates in the darkness can prey on you. And that's a dangerous place to be. So that's something to keep in mind for those who are still got their gifts tucked away, scared to write that book, don't know whether anybody will read it, or, You know, scared to get on stage and sing that song because you don't know if anybody will, you know, actually be digging your music. Or, you know, you don't want to write that script because you're hiding from the rejection. Because maybe something happened when you were 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old that represented rejection that is still with you today. So you hide. You hide as opposed to being put in a position to feel that rejection again. I'm here to tell you, the longer you hide in the shadows, the longer you are preyed upon by the spirits that keep you stuck there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying there's work to do out here. There's work that we have to do. We've got to commit to it. Let's get ready to take the plunge. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if any of this resonates with you, and if you identify with it. Give me some of your experiences, because there's a whole community of people out here that feel the same way. So don't feel like the Lone Ranger. It happens more often than not. And here I am, I'm a whole media personality. But there are times I would rather hide in the shadows. And that's a problem. So those are things we have to overcome if we're truly going to walk in our purpose and if we're truly going to be aligned with God's plan. So I hope that helps someone. I love you guys so, so much. Give me a thumbs up while you're here. Again, hit those comments. And on your way out, don't forget to subscribe. It's your girl, Felicia. I love you guys. Until the next video, and I'm out.